guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Andor. So, the last episode gave me so much anxiety. I am loving the show even though it gives me anxiety. I'm really hoping that Cassian and company are trying to figure out a way to get out. You know, we need an escape plan. We need to figure it out. And oh my goodness, I am really excited to continue, but also really nervous because I think there's going to be more anxiety coming my way. Okay, let's get into it.
We have Dr. Gorst, who's developed a unique interview system some of us are very excited about.
Oh,
as you now know, we learned everything we needed to know, and quite frankly, it hardly seems worth the price he's paid. Park attended a separatist meeting 2 years ago in Andor where he met a woman who said, blowing up buildings and killing security guards. You're injured trying to warn them. Co-worker is killed trying to win your freedom. Andor and the buyer escaped together. She's all yours, Dr. Gorst.
Thank you.
My hand. I might need some help.
Let's switch.
What? Come on. Right. Yes, Richard. You are the next man out. You are the shortest of the short.
We've had some early trials that were a bit chaotic.
Oh god. Oh god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You'll want to be sure of that, Bix. That you're cooperating fully. It's repeat listenings that cause the most damage. We ready? Let's get on with it.
Jeez. I hate how, like, calm they are about it, too. Oh my god, that's horrific. What is going on here, Cassian? What are you up to, sweetie pie?
2 men back. 2 weapons.
No boots. Silence!
He's touching the rail.
Believe me now, the elevator's not wide. Nothing that moves can fry you.
Take 1 guard, 1 weapon.
I'm kind of obsessed with this.
Room 2.
But take our time. We need to observe.
The 49 men in this room.
Woo!
Listen to me.
When was the last time you spoke with Cassian Andor?
Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
I can do it.
I know.
Ready up? Ready?
Oh.
Are we in the game?
We're up a rack with an hour left.
What? What's on now? Do you think I don't want to win? Am I working or not?
Oh no.
One rack up, hours to
sweetie.
lose. What are you waiting for?
Our second vow is to protect the power
Jeez.
and independence of this remarkable chamber.
At the embassy. She's there now.
Well, they said you'd want to know.
Who's her cousin? Did we know her cousin?
You're right here.
I'm fine.
It wasn't too far side.
Oh, is he?
Something close.
What is that? It's nothing. Someone didn't load in. They are counting.
It's true. Something's wrong on Tit. They're going too fast. I can't read it.
Everybody calm down!
It's a long way, Kino, yes, but you've got to
Standard
remember.
place, on program. Feet down, face front, hands on heads. All ships proceed immediately to their stations.
Oh, Belle's been to Tassia Moon. Look what she brought me.
Your father may have an opinion. We'll see if he lets you wear it.
Did she say, oh my god?
Why don't you go try it on?
I was like, did she say Aunt Vel? Oh my goodness, it's all coming together.
The Empire doesn't rest one. The rebellion comes first. We take what's left.
I'm starting to think we're in over our heads. It's got us spinning perfect. You took a vow.
It fits.
You never think about escaping?
You flap that mouth if it was any longer. You'll regret it.
I'm sure you've thought about it. How many guards on each level?
You want out of here alive, turn that part of your mind off.
How many shifts you have left?
217.
Chatterbox over here.
So, you think they care what we say?
You're on your own with this.
Why? You think they're listening? You think they care enough to make an effort?
Like you would know.
They might be. I don't know.
All they need to do is turn this floor on twice a day and keep their numbers rolling.
Which is a fair point,
Oh, they're
but still,
listening
you
to us.
don't know that they're not
We are
listening.
nothing to them.
Damn.
Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Oh, he is.
It's a ghost.
Interrogation
He's
was
certainly
thorough,
getting
no
that
reason to believe
fire,
anything
you
was
know?
withheld.
Question. Describe his appearance. Answer. He'd shaved his beard. The rebels at Aldani were clean-shaven. 2 soldiers from the garrison who got a look at him felt there was some similarity to our reference picture.
Well, that's worth running down. An Aldani connection would certainly amplify interest.
She's the reason Andor came back.
Perhaps they communicate.
If they are, we'll know. We're on her full time.
Oh, damn. She's certainly proud of herself. I mean, she's got a long way to go, but my goodness. Ugh.
You're kidding. They don't know about it.
They were fried out.
They're all gone.
Who said it?
Both shifts. 100 men.
Who's saying this?
Maintenance tech. We had a team go down.
He said they fried the whole bridge. Speak up. He told Zink Scott.
What happened on to? Yeah. We don't know.
He set them all free.
Kino, progress! Kino!
The less they think we know, the better.
Oh, okay.
Hold your program!
This is interesting.
We have heard nothing. Keep our heads down until we know what's going on.
Okay.
I moved mountains to scrape you off the floor and put you back on your feet. And what do I reap? What is the return on my investment?
I've been promoted.
I knew they'd recognize your promise.
She is a piece of work.
Good!
Oh!
Boys, we can do this.
I'm nervous something's gonna happen.
You remember Terry Colmer?
I do. Mother's old boyfriend.
What? Is that something you've told her?
At least you've not gone political, Val. All the interesting people are getting very tedious these days.
No one ever calls me tedious. Take Holmer.
Money.
Is that all it is?
I don't have enough to worry about. Be a spoiled rich girl for a while. Remind people that's who you are.
We'll try. What have we done, Val? We're making something of our lives.
Oh. Ugh. Oh my god. Cyril.
Cyril Karn,
I know who you are.
I wanted to thank you for the promotion.
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, my boss seems to think that you did.
We simply gave you a clean bill of health. Have you been waiting out here?
Yes. I'd never lie to you.
Oh, no. I'd never lie to you.
Are you stalking me?
I know you work here. I come sometimes to see if we'll see you.
Seems so.
I am an ISB supervisor.
After meeting you and discovering you understood how dangerous Cassian Andor was, and just being in your presence, I realized that life was worth living.
Oh my god!
Justice. Perhaps my deranged belief that there was something better fated for me in the future was a dream worth clinging to.
You're out of your mind. I have already given you a second chance. You come near me again, you pursue any of this, and I swear I'll have you in a cage on the outer rim.
Well, okay. I wasn't really expecting that scene.
How much trouble am I in?
There's no trouble at all unless they scan the accounts.
But that's coming.
Time is not unlimited.
I need a loan. He's a thug.
The wealthiest thug of them all.
Don't tell me you've spoken to him already.
I wanted to bring you a solution.
You told him
That you're feeling constricted by the new tax laws. It's common enough.
a senator, 400,000 missing. What will you think?
I think you're just like everyone else he works with. You want what's yours.
At what cost?
I'm not sure.
Inmate on program. Program inmate. Logie was taken in position. On program.
Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay.
Inmates on program.
Oh my god.
Program in place.
Oh my god, oh my god. What's wrong? You got it. Oh my god, my heart is just broken. Okay.
Tina, it's a doctor.
It's the cell.
Do they even have doctors at this facility? I doubt it.
We need a medtech up here.
Oh, they do. Oh, they might. Okay.
Get going. Now. Hang in there, Ralph. You've only got a few shifts left. You're going home.
I don't think he's gonna make it. That makes me really sad.
He's tough as an old rock. Just want something to get him through the next few days. Get him back on his feet. That's another option.
What?
Why?
You can't save him.
Nothing to save. He's had a massive stroke.
What are you doing?
I can't help him. Can't help anyone.
Whoa.
We'll pass peacefully, which is more than I can say for the rest of us. Another week like this, and you'll be begging for what he's getting.
What do you mean?
You heard me. All his shoulders, you, all his legs.
What the fuck?
What happened on level 2? You want to keep your men in line.
Oh my god.
Need a bag and a trolley.
I said it's coming.
Okay, you gonna spill the beans? Let's go. We don't have time.
A man who was just released on 4 ended up back on 2 the next day. Word got out on the floor and then they killed them all.
You need those other men there.
No one's getting out, are they? Not now. Not after this. At least your friend is free.
You two, on program now. Up, hands on your heads. Move.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
How many guards on each level?
Never more than 12.
Oh! Let's go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. There's a lot to say right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. The number one thing that I want to say, and I felt this in the last reaction as well, what I really like about this show is that, to me, the Empire seems terrifying, like scary. And I know that they're all, the villains and stuff like that. But, there's no... I think the fact that we don't have, any sort of Jedi wielding a lightsaber or anything like that, it just makes it more horrific, more like it just has this vibe of desperation and the amount of power that the Empire has, or that facilities like this have, that there's no rules or there's no laws to help prisoners. There's nothing, whether they're falsely accused or not. And it is just, they have done in these 2 episodes, in my opinion, such a great job of showcasing how fucked up this whole system is. And the last episode as well, but this one, we just sort of emphasized it even more. We have everything that kind of happens with Olaf, I believe that's how you say his name, and that, he doesn't, I don't think it's that much of a stretch to say he was kind of worked to death, and the tragedy of the fact that he didn't have much time left and he was gonna, get close to his freedom or anything like that. My whole heart is broken. It's so broken for the fact that she did, like, everybody in there, regardless of if they did something or if they didn't. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's quite a few people in there that didn't do anything, that they just have no hope. And, you know, I did see some comments, I think in the last episode or whatever, as to why, you know, for this labor stuff, why don't they use droids? And I guess they sort of talked about it in this episode where they were like, I think it was Andor was like, we're cheaper than droids and whatever, and easily replace whatever. And I think that that's a factor, but I think this is about breaking down the spirits. You know, if somebody's kind of moseying around doing something that they don't really like, you know, even if it's, you know, what Cassian got, you know, kind of thrown in there for, which he didn't do, but he got thrown in there for, which is the like anti-empire rhetoric or whatever. Just send them in there and they never come out. Okay, anybody talking shit, that's where you go. You know, and I think it's more about, you know, really breaking these spirits and breaking these people down and getting certain people off. I'm not saying that that's true for every single, you know, prisoner in there or anything like that. I'm sure everybody has kind of different stories and different reasons, and, you know, I'm not trying to simplify it, if that makes sense, but I think that there's an element of that, right? And oof, this next episode, we better be getting to some kind of prison break, okay? We gotta go. This is some bullshit. Let's get out of here. But truly, you know, I'm so engaged. I mean, that last little bit, where he says, what was it, never more than 12? Let's go. Okay. You know, I love the fact that, you know, between really the last episode, or I guess the episode before that, when he, you know, kind of was trying to get away from it all, escape the Empire. And obviously this is an example of sometimes how you can't escape it, even if you don't do anything. I understand that Cassian has done some stuff, but he's not in here for something he did. That makes sense. But I love the fact that throughout these 2 episodes, we're really seeing that fire in him. And he's paying attention. He's being very observant. He's looking around. And they're all trying to figure out what's the best strategy to get out of here. Because obviously, you know, this getting out of here, the hope of getting out of here is some bullshit. So what do we have to do? And that's even before the ending of this episode, but you know what I mean? And I love that we are slowly but surely seeing this man who I think, you know, was very much, I'm going to do what I have to do to survive myself, to make money for myself, or whatever it is, right? Turn into somebody who is really fighting for a cause because we are seeing these horrible things happen. And I think if they had, you know, anything other than, you know, these characters that are, you know, they're I'm not saying this by they're regular people, you know, they're not Jedi, they're not, you know, fierce warriors or, you know, necessarily or anything like that. These are normal, everyday people, and I'm not trying to say that as an insult. You guys are killing it. You guys are great. We love, but you know, and how it's all affecting them, and how the fight is getting ignited in them, you know, through the lens of Cassian, obviously, but also, you know, other characters as well. As per usual, I actually really love all of the Mon Mothma scenes, and to see her. First, the Vel thing was crazy, which is great. I love how it's kind of all coming together a little bit, though, that we can see. And it also, you know, something that they obviously care deeply for each other, and they've obviously made, you know, a promise, a vow, whatever you want to call it, but they, you know, and they're in the fight, but it's got to be so hard to have somebody that you care about be in the same fight as you, but you can't really have contact with them. You can't check up on them. You can't know what they're going through, if they're still alive. I mean, possibly more so for Vel than Mon Mothma, but I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, Mon that doesn't have, I mean, she's got a lot of risk as well. But I love the fact that we keep focusing on how much risk there is and how careful everybody needs to be. Whether it's the stuff with the money, or, you know, trying to, you know, what Mon Mothma said to Vel before she left. She was like, you need to go around and act like a spoiled rich girl so people can see you being a spoiled rich girl, so they're not suspicious of you, you know, whatever. Love that. I love those scenes so much. I feel awful for Bix. I feel just absolutely awful. And Deirdre, oh my God, she is an interesting character for me. Because I really like the actress. I love her. She is selling it. She's scared. And not only everything that's going on, you know, with everything that's happening with Andor, but everything that's going on with this interrogation, with this determination of Deirdre, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. They're really trying to root out and pick it up and crush it. And I think that, just in my opinion, this is the most, like, it sounds so stupid to say, but like scary that the Empire has kind of been presented as just everything all together. And I know that it's, but well, never mind, I'm not gonna get into the logistics of all of that. But, you know, I think they're doing a really good job of showcasing that through some great performances, and that includes Deirdre and her determination and her, you know, it's interesting. Whenever she kind of figures something out or gets, you know, a little bit closer and closer and closer, I feel like there's this really nice nuanced performance that the actress does, of where she seems proud, but she knows that she has, I was trying to say that in the reaction, I don't know if I got it out clearly, but she looks like, I'm proud that I'm making this progress, but I have such a long way to go. She's not happy yet. She's got more stuff. She's got, I don't know. I just really like the actress that plays her. And then Cyril. Oh my God. Cyril, I don't even know. The scenes with his mom, I mean, she's a lot, even for, I mean, you can kind of tell how he kind of grew up with the influence of her, but also grew up, like, in spite of her. You get what I'm saying? It's all really interesting. I still find him to be one of the most fascinating characters to watch, and, you know, this episode was no different, let me tell you. I mean, him waiting for Deirdre, I mean, Cyril, what are you doing? And, you know, I think if I'm actually, you know, kind of thinking from his perspective, he really, you know, I think when he signed up to do what he wanted to do, he believed in what he was doing. You know what I mean? He really believed, and to his credit, he was going after a guy who killed, like, two men, that, you know, and he really believes that there's this, well, he just, to say he's passionate about it or he's obsessed with it is completely an understatement. It's probably all he thinks about. It's, you know, just constantly in his head. And I think whoever extended any sort of bridge for him to kind of get back into that world a little bit, there's a lot of appreciation. It might be more than appreciation. It was reading a little more than appreciation, Cyril. I mean, oh my lord. Yeah, that was quite something. I couldn't even believe. I don't even know what my reaction was, because I was just like, that whole time. Oh goodness. All right. I think that's about all I wanted to say. Hopefully it all made sense. I have no idea. But I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.